Okay guys, so like the title says, heater going in the Ranger 6x6. Actually, I was looking around for a heater for this thing. I've done a few of these older Rangers. It seems like I do them a little different every time. But I was just kind of online looking around, and I actually found a used Ranger 900 heater. It's a partial kit. It wasn't the full heater kit with the plenum and stuff like that. It was just the heater box, and then I got the controller with it. So it wasn't really much good for a 900. I suppose you could have used it for a 900, but it's better suited for something else. So actually I picked that up and I got it really cheap. They now want $999 for the heater kit for a 900 Ranger. So they've gone up. I think I paid $7 something for my 2016. So they've gone up, guys, quite a bit. Anyway, back to this one. You can see there, I put the whole heater box against the firewall in this Ranger. That's kind of where it is with the 900, but it's not really going to be in the way. A person might kick it if they're in the middle seat there. But it kind of tucks up in there. You don't really notice it too much. I kind of would have liked to have put it under the dash like the 900, but no big deal, guys. This is not a showpiece. I just want this heater functional. I know the 900 heater is an awesome heater, so I figured what the heck. And then also, you can see you got the real nice Polaris controller there, which is nice. It's got the 3 speeds on the fan. And you can shut the heat off and just blow air if you want to. So it's a really nice heater, guys. I got an awesome deal on it, so what the heck, I put it in here. I do have it plumbed in. I got some hoses and I got some T's, and I'm not happy with what I have there. It's pretty messy looking, so I'm going to do away with this setup. I'll show you what I got here. I made this setup up right here. And this is, I just went to the local Tractor Supply. These are what they call sprayer fittings. These forget what they are, nylon or something. Anyway, I looked it up. They should be able to handle the heat. And because they are sprayer fittings, they should be able to handle like antifreeze, chemicals and stuff like that. So that's why I went with these type of fittings. They did have a plastic shutoff that went with this, but it was all plastic. And you know, you got maybe 180, 200 degrees flowing through here. I didn't want any problems with the plastic valve. So I did go with a gas valve type thing here. And it's actually the metal one. It's heavier, but it was a lot smaller than the plastic one. And I need to fit this under the floorboard. So this is what I went with. Just went with, you got to go 3/4. That's the inside diameter of these older Rangers. And then the heater core is a 1/2 inch. And then again 3/4 on this side, 1/2 inch. What I've got here is the coolant's going to flow in here, and if I got this open, it's just going to kind of bypass the heater and just continue on to the radiator. If I close this valve, the coolant's going to go from here, go into here, go out to the heater core, then it's going to make a loop, come back and head to the radiator. I did this setup just so if I want to open that up in the summertime when we get a good amount of heat, I can do that. I can bypass the heater core. It'll keep the heat from going into the cab maybe, and also it's probably going to cool better with a bigger hose, because this is you know, 3/4. I'm shrinking it down to 1/2 inch, which is a lot, but in our cooler temperatures up here in Wisconsin, I don't think we're going to have any trouble. These 500 motors are awesome for keeping themselves cool. It takes a lot to overheat one of these engines because they're really efficient. But anyway, this is my setup here. I'm going to get it in there. I got to cut some lines and get it in there, get it hooked up, and then I'm going to go drive around. It's actually fairly cool today, so I'm going to get some ride time and see how this heater works out. Okay, so I got her installed. There should be much neater than it was before. Just kind of routed everything away from the drive shaft right there, because that thing spins all the time. You don't want nothing there. And with these T fittings, and then I got a 90-degree angle, it just works so much better. It goes right straight to the heater core there, and it's gonna work out good. I'm gonna take this thing out for a spin, make sure everything's working. I'll top off my antifreeze. I don't think I lost too much because I pinched off the lines, but I did lose a little bit. We'll get her all tested, make sure this thing don't rattle before I put my floorboard on. Okay, so one final thing before I head out. I just made up some of these screens right here to cover up the heater box, so you know something don't fall inside there. Pretty much the only thing that's gonna fall in there now is water and maybe some sand. There's a drain at the bottom of the box that will, I think, allow the water and stuff to fall out. So this is just a screen. I got this material off Amazon. I bent it up and it's gonna work good, I think. Well guys, out and about here, it's pretty cold out, 33 degrees I think is what they're saying, but pretty happy with the heater. I'm pretty comfortable in the cab, even though I've got some pretty good gaps here that I gotta fill. I think I'm just gonna take some rubber strips and put it on the door there to cover those up. But you can see the gaps better there under the door. I just feel the heat come out of the door there when I open it up. But it's working good, guys. I think once I get them doors sealed up, it's gonna be nice. I'm a little worried about the defrost. I don't have a defrost actually blowing on the window, so I'm a little concerned with that. But hopefully there's so much heat coming out of that thing that it'll warm up the window. But anyway, I'm happy right now with what I got, guys. I guess that'll do it for this one. I guess I'll see you guys.